The following is taken from Mark Prindle's website, markprindle.com. So Much Younger Than, Bootleg by R.E.M. On a foggy Monday in September, I happened upon a miracle at the thrift store. In the dollar bin of cassette tapes, filled with garbage and pish-posh, rested a gentle TDK, featuring the lilting handwriting of a young girl or girly man, as popular political figure Hans and Franz might say. But this was no ordinary lilting TDK. This tape featured illicit tapings of two already illegal R.E.M. bootlegs. Which actually brings up a point I hadn't considered. We know bootlegging is wrong, but how about if you bootleg a bootleg, as this enterprising human being had done? Is it considered a good deed to take money out of the bootlegger's pocket? I don't know the answer. I can't even fathom how such a moral conundrum might be resolved. As our discussion continues, my mind is spinning with the possibilities, slowly tearing away at the delicate brainstem attachment. Ow! Rests lazily in a chair like Christopher Reeve. Laughs uproariously at such biting, irreverent jab at a well-loved public figure. Reads this week's obituaries, squirts intestinal bile out of nose. To cut to the quick chase, R.E.M. used to be a hilariously rotten new wave punk rock band. All the right instrumental elements were there from the beginning. Peter Buck's clean, jangly guitar tone, Michael Stipe's light southern drawl, Mike Mills' excitable backup vocals and presumably bass playing of some sort, the drummer's peppy 4/4 beat later utilized in folk punk classics like Radio Free Europe and These Days. But one key element of the band's sound had yet to come to fruition. I'm speaking, of course, about the ability to compose anything remotely suggesting that the band members held even an ounce of collective common sense. Presumably, they were going for some sort of Ramonesy beach punk feel with the constant speedy 4/4 rhythm and simplistic chord sequences. But the riffs are just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Straight out of 1958 AED simplistic crap. Like the worst body hole outtakes of all time played fast on a clean guitar. It's not beachy, nor punky, nor Ramonesy in any other way, no matter how many times they rip off the Blitzkrieg Bop riff, which is plenty. It's just bad. Even when they try to take a darker approach with minor chords and pessimistic lyrics, the songwriting remains clueless and the songs hookless. It's truly astonishing to think that this band would soon become one of the greatest songwriting teams in rock and roll history. I mean, have you heard Reveal? It fucking tears. The bootleg was recorded at a live gig in 1980 and features the following tracks: Body Count, Not an Ice-T cover, A Different Girl, Action, not a Paul Revere and the Raiders cover, Narrator for the Jack Cousteau Show, She's Such a Pretty Girl, Baby I, Permanent Vacation, not an Aerosmith cover, Wait, not a White Lion cover, Scheherazade, Lisa Says, probably a Lou Reed cover, though I didn't compare the two songs to check, Mystery to Me, not a Fleetwood Mac cover, I Don't Want You Anymore, not a Ramones cover, Little Girl, indeed a Syndicate sound cover, Dangerous Times. Do you recognize these rare R.E.M. songs? From B-sides, later album appearances, mixed artist compilations, rarities collections, box sets, and any of the other many outlets that a band of R.E.M.'s stature would naturally have for straight tracks? No, you don't. And there's a good goddamn reason for that. Here I'm all excited thinking I'm going to get this all new collection of great R.E.M. tunes that nobody's ever heard. And what do I end up with but stereo speakers so filled with shit that everything I play now is completely muffled. Aside from the Syndicate sound cover, there's not a single good or even decent song on this bootleg. Okay, A Different Girl has a couple good parts, but that is it. R.E.M.'s earliest material is shockingly bad, horrifyingly bad, dip your balls in a blender bad. Oh, I'm sorry, do you not generally dip your balls in a blender when you hear a bad record? Wait, now I'm really confused. If I'm the only one who does this, Where did all these women came from? They certainly must have dipped their balls in a blender after hearing a bad record at some point. So basically what you're saying is that I might as well give up sending Billy Joel tapes to Steve Guttenberg? I knew it. I shall die alone.